what I tell you, for the culture!
Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be tie-dyeing like a G. Actually, we're not even going to tie-dye. We're going to do this new thing, I ombre it. So basically, one half of the sweatshirt is going to be blue. And the other half of the sweatshirt is going to be green. And it's going to just fade. It'll be like a fade. And to do that, you need 5-gallon buckets. You need some ice, not ice, but some salt. You can use table salt, but I went out and bought some rock salt because that's what I've been using. I've been tie-dyeing for a while. It's a part of my business and that's what I do. But this is different dye. They say to add, I put it in a they say put it in 4 cups, but right now I'm using a mason jar and I feel like this is a 4-cup mason jar. We're just freestyling it. And I'm gonna add the blue. I'm gonna add the blue to this dark one because this was already had dye in it, and it's dyed the color of the dye. But I think, you know, you add the dye to this, and then you put warm water, and you dissolve the dye, and then you put salt into the bucket. 5-gallon bucket. It has to be a 5-gallon bucket, or you can do it in your sink, your stainless steel sink if you have one, like this one right here. But this thing is completely messy, and I'm not going to show you the details of the inside and how messy the sink is from screen printing and cleaning and all that stuff. You want to take your scissors, cut it like so. It's almost like making drugs, but not really. I reference a lot because of weird things, because I like watching like documentaries on like Pablo Escobar and the other guy that was just caught from the Mexican cartel, El Chapo. I like watching. I got a bunch of old gangster movies from like the mob and stuff. I like watching all that stuff. So all my weird references, it's not really like really true to facts. It's just funny things. So you pour this in here like so. Okay. And then you fill it up with hot water. And then you stir it. So we're gonna go get hot water. You don't have hot water in the shop. You have hot water somewhere else. So you do that. And you take the other one. This is it right here, the blue one. Because we do live in Washington. So that's the greater Seattle area. And out here, there's a lot of Seahawks fans. So that's why it's gonna be green and blue. Because I do make Seahawks sweatshirts. And we're gonna show you the screen on how I screen print the sweatshirts too. I have to go pick those up. So you're gonna go on a ride. If you're subscribed, hit that button. And if you're not and you stumbled onto this video, hit that subscribe button. Get your pen and your pad out and take some notes because you're learning something today. Because this is what I do, screen printing 101, Northwest Distribution. Go down to the description, help us out, help the movement. But first, hit that subscribe button. Okay, we're back to what we were doing. As we put the dye in the mason jar, I believe it looks like it's about 4 cups, whatever. We're eyeballing it. You do the same thing with this, and you add it with hot water. Like I said, we don't have hot water in the shop, we just have cold water. So we're going to go to a discreet location that I'm not going to show you and fill it up with hot water. Alright, we're going to go pick up the screens now. You're on my other camera, my picture camera that also takes video. It's really nice because like it's handheld. I use my other camera for bigger projects, or sometimes I like to mix up the video footage and just do stuff like this. But we're out here gonna be getting screens for the screen printing for the tie-dye sweatshirts. Like I was saying, I put my own logo on it. Not my, well, I put the Seattle Sonics, not Sonics. I always say Sonics. But the Seattle Seahawks football team logo on it. So I tie-dye them green and blue like the colors, or I'm doing the ombre thing, the ombre dye thing today. And there's always comments on why are you stealing. I'm not stealing anything. There was a comment on my last video, why are you stealing the logo, you're infringing or whatever it's called. No, I am not. Let's put it out in the open. I'm not stealing nobody's logo. I use my own text. So when you screen print or do any designs with an NFL or NBA or NHL or baseball team logo, you cannot have it say, you know, it's not an NFL certified or team store sweatshirt. You cannot use the exact same logo. You can't use the exact same text. So if I went out and got the full Seahawks logo and used their text and sold it and sold enough to the point where the Seahawks would notice, all they would do is send a cease and desist letter. They wouldn't come out and sue you because they don't have time. So people that watch this do what you want. And the people that leave the comments on the videos, I'm not doing anything except for making money so I can live. You know, I took an idea. Well, the idea was given to me, so I took it and I'm running with it because we won a Super Bowl. You understand? I'm not a football fan, but I know that we won a Super Bowl. I watched it on TV. We don't have a baby for a quarterback. He might be a little, you know, not all there because he got married and he has other things now, and he just thinks his football is a job, and he's not single anymore, and he's not putting all of his effort into his quarterback skills. But that's just my opinion, because he has to deal with Future, because he's married to what's-her-face that was married or together with Future, and they have a kid, so he has to deal with the hip-hop rap life. You know, it's completely different. So I dare you to leave a comment saying that, oh, why are you stealing their logo? My sweatshirts are better than any sweatshirts that you can buy at Walmart, Fred Meyer, anywhere, because they're one of a kind, one-offs. So when you sit in the stands, wherever you're at, the cameraman's going to pan over to you and say, dang, where did he get that? Or where did she get that? So don't be a hater, be a congratulator. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Okay, you have your dye in your buckets. One's blue, one's green because it's Seahawks. It has to be hot water. We got the hot water in there. We're doing the ombre, so you take the hood, you put it in the blue, then you take the green, this side you put it in the green, and then you do that, do this, do that, do this, do that, do this. You let it sit there for 45 minutes to an hour, but I'm not going to be recording for that long because that's way too long of a process to watch. Screen printing, when you have a brand new screen, or even if you have an old screen, you want to set up, do everything correct way. You want to do it on it like a test shirt to make sure everything is correctly lined up. And then this is a new screen and ink has never gone through this before, so you want to get the ink flowing through your deal so you don't have messed up prints when you're actually doing your run. And I got a new squeegee right here because my other one broke the other day because it's black on, we're doing a red on black. And then treat your test shirt like you're actually doing an actual production run, so you don't get all like, oh, it's a practice shirt. It shouldn't matter. It should matter, because if you can play off the practice shirt like it's an actual production run shirt, nobody will know that it's a practice one. They'll just think, oh, that's a real deal. So now we're doing the real deal. You want to flood the screen one more time. Just get a nice coat on there because it is red. And then drop it. see what it looks like. This is how you do the flash dryer. This is a flash dryer. If you don't know what a flash dryer is, it's like a big oven. It gets up to like 500 degrees. You put it on here, and you want to make sure that everything is up to like 400. It's on here for 45 seconds, and it gets up to 400 degrees. I've experimented, like you do it 10 times, boom, boom. If you get the ink up to 400 degrees, and it might steam while you're doing it, but that's okay. That means it's drying. And then if you're using Plastisol inks, it has this weird smell like cotton candy when it's getting heated up, and that's when you know it's getting dry. I hit it up for 15 seconds, and then I got another one over there that I did while this one was heating up, and you'll see the pictures. If you follow the movement that is right here, boom, and we're donezo. There's a little dust on there. We're in there like swimwear, beware. The movement. Alright? Like I say, the movement is moving, and we're never gonna stop. Right here. If you can see it. The movement. I gotta clean my lens. I'm sorry if there's something on my lens. But right here. Boom, the movement. The movement is moving. Bam. The movement is moving. We're never gonna stop. So, the movement is a thing that I say all the time. You know, let the movement keep moving. Don't let nobody tell you you can't do something if you have an idea of making money your own way. I just want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We got the movement sweatshirts, the movement crew necks. I got the other one over there drying. But we got a black hoodie sweatshirt, a gray crew neck, and we're going to have black t-shirts and gray t-shirts. And I would like suggestions on what other color t-shirts or hoodies that you would like to see, because I'm in the department of suggestions that I would like to need some, because what I like somebody else might not like. So again, comment down below the suggestions on what colors you would like to see with the movement clothing. Okay, so again, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing, and all the other good YouTube stuff that we're supposed to say, but half the time when I say it I forget. So subscribe. That's all you need to do, is subscribe, like, leave a suggestion down there, a comment suggestion on what other colors I should do instead of black and gray, and what other color of ink, because I've been doing red. The red looks fire. The red looks really good on the black. As you can see it, the red looks really good on the black. So again, thanks for liking, thanks for subscribing. Stay tuned for more videos. We're out here screen printing all the time.
Can you just leave me alone?